How old are you?
21.
21. You're overweight, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were you always overweight, or is this a recent thing? Okay. What do you weigh right now?
240.
What did you weigh before you started business? We got out of high school.
Like 136.
See, no one is taking him out. He's taking himself out. Dude, I don't need to beat him. He beat him. When I was 18 years old, I was broke. I never had more than $5 in my hand at one time. Broke. My family was broke. Everybody was broke. Nobody believed in me. No mom, no dad, no nothing. Raised my kids. Jerry Springer shit show. There was no future for me. And then I found cells. My blood started to flow differently through my veins when I had that first cell. I became a crackhead, but to cells. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna make the biggest grosses, I'm gonna make the most sales, I'm gonna learn to be a great communicator. I stuttered at that time. I didn't have great confidence. I didn't have the look, but I knew that I could figure this one thing out that could change my whole life. And I knew that it was sales. Yeah, love it, love it. Hey, okay, so super important, everything that he said, I love it. If you're not a coach, look, I'm a sales guy. I know in sales you have to be selfish because you got to hit your numbers. But I want to get enough for me and my family, and then I want to do enough for everyone else. So I can't stop. And the reason why I'm a psychopath for learning is because I learn and then I teach. And then if I hold myself accountable as a coach, the more that I teach, the more that people are going to keep growing around me, the more I got to keep growing, so the more I got to keep learning. So literally when I became a coach, it became a system for accountability and to continue to keep growing. I basically put myself in a position where it's either grow or get outgrown by everybody else that I coach. And that's not going to happen. And so I have to keep getting better every day. I'm addicted to it. And so the two things that I want to talk to you about today is, number one, how to build a big business. How to build a really big business and build it differently than the rest of the world. Because what I'm going to tell you today, no one does this. I don't care who's built a business, they don't have this. I have the greatest culture on planet Earth. I have the greatest life on planet Earth. I will show you how to do it. And then I want to talk to you about how to change your life. Because at the end of the day, your job is to take care of yourself so you can take care of everyone else. If you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of anyone else. You physically can. You can try to do it for a couple years, but you're eventually going to look up and you're burned out. Okay? Mom, right? Okay. If she doesn't start to put herself first, she probably slaves over the kids, slaves over her husband, slaves over the business, whatever. But she never puts herself first. And if she doesn't, do you think her husband's getting the best version of her? No. Do you think the kids are going to look up to her and say, hey, my mom's my hero? No, because they're not going to look up to you because you've been a slave to them your whole life. So they can't look up to you because you're just being used. You're not respected. And so I want you to know, until a person puts themselves first, no one's going to look up to you because you're never going to become great because you've never given yourself enough time to become great. All you've done is poured into everyone else, but you've poured zero into yourself. Now people say, well, that's selfish. No, it's not. It's called being smart. Look, I've got a wife. I love my wife. My wife marries a new man every single day. But do you know what I know? My job is to take care of me so that I can take care of her. Okay? If I don't take care of me, how the hell can I take care of her? My job, my wife, I don't want her to take care of me. I want her to take care of herself so she can take care of me. What happens when I'm lost if she's not taking care of herself and she finds her identity in me? We both crash. No ways. It's called a power couple. There's two people that are powerful in a relationship, power couple. Does that make sense? And a lot of guys are like, no, man, I don't want my girl to be independent. No, bullshit, I want my wife to be very independent. What happens if I die? Dude, trust me, she's going to run the house. There will never be another man that'll step into my home that'll do a better job than me as a man. But I want my wife to be a savage and a badass. Now, how is a wife going to be a savage and a badass if the husband's not one? Physically impossible. Look, my wife's independent. She's an alpha, but she still wants a leader in the home. Every woman wants a badass man that's a badass leader in the house. Not somebody that can walk over, not a pushover, and not somebody that's not growing. It's very unattractive to have a predictable husband. Predictable. My team, I'm consistent, but I'm unpredictable. You will never guess what the hell I'm going to do. I will snap that ass every single day. And I didn't always live this way. So when I tell you this, you're like, oh man, this guy's a freak. No. You have to first be dead and then realize how valuable it is to become alive. And then you look around and you're like, oh my God, all these people are dead men walking. You're like, I don't want to be like any of these people. I came in today, I got a cut-off shirt on, short shorts. I don't care. You know what? I will slaughter anybody that gets in my way. I will slaughter them, and I have a team that will slaughter them. I'm very wise. I'm very skilled, but also I'm a Christian. I believe in grace. I believe in being reborn, and I believe when you make a mistake, you're never defined by your last mistake. Let's move on. So I believe in underdogs. I'm a real leader. You know what a real leader is? A real leader is a person that will build a real business that will, listen to me, give them the quality personal life they desire. Your business is made to serve you, not you serve your business. A lot of you are working your ass off in here. You're giving everything you got. You have no personal life. Your life sucks. I don't want to be you. What, you got money? I don't even care. I know a lot of people that have money that are horrible people. They're miserable. Their marriages are shit. Their kids don't look up to them. They're fat as shit. Okay? I know they don't like themselves. I know they don't. They can't like themselves. What, you're cool because you made money? I don't know who your mentor is, but that's not mine. I want to be an example. This is what I want to talk to you about today, is a new way to live. That's what I want. And I know this for sure. Just like it happened with Eric, I believe it could happen for you if you're open to change. Look, I'm a stubborn person, being honest. I'm very stubborn to change, but I'm open-minded. Hey guys, every day I see in the comment section that people are like, Andy, how can I train with you? How can I get close to you? I'm a sales leader. I'm in sales. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. Listen, if you want to coach with me, I want to help you. Look, there's a link below on this YouTube video. If you just go down below, there's a link in this YouTube video. And basically, if you click on it, all I ask for is your name and your phone number, and it says, what do you want to learn from me? And by the way, it gives me permission to reach out to you. If you'll fill that out, I will personally reach out to you and we will make a game plan. Now listen, I want to say it one more time. Let's get back to the video. If you've been watching my content, if you want a breakthrough, if you want to change your life, you want to go to another level, whether you're broke and you're trying to look for the breakthrough, or you're at the top of your game and you operate from the state of madness like me and you're just a psycho for learning, I am that coach that wants to push you hard. And so if you're ready for a breakthrough this year, go down, click on that link, fill out the information. It gives me permission to reach out to you. We're in a new era, right? And I always laugh at it and I say, man, you give me the right to push you, I promise you, this coach is going to change your life. So go click on that link. I love you guys. I'll reach out to you myself. Fill out your information. Do it right now. And then let's get back to the video. I know what I want. I'm very clear. A lot of people aren't clear what they want, so they'll float around like a feather all over the place, and they'll watch 15 different mentors. They want to be 15 different things. I know exactly who I want to be. Most people can tell you what they do, but they can't tell you who they are. Listen to me. You'll spend time in your life to get to know your wife, to get to know your kids, to get to know your team, to get to know your business. How many of you in here have studied your business over and over and over and invested millions in training, but you've never invested nothing in yourself? Dude, you're missing the one thing that makes everything happen. You. Nothing will change if you don't change. Dude, if she walks into the house, she keeps seeing this same guy, she ain't going to change. She's not inspired. I don't care how much more money we make. It doesn't matter. When a human changes, people go, whoa, did you see that? We're just obsessed with watching people change. That's why I've become obsessed with self-development and changing me. And one speaker, one event, okay, one day can change your whole life, all of it. Guys, this is how fast a life changes, like that. So I'm talking to her. She says, you know what? I'm putting me first. Boom, decision made. He said, what does that mean? What does that look like? It looks like this. I'm going to start taking care of myself. I'm going to stop eating cold food. I'm going to start eating warm meals. I'm going to eat what I want. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of my family, but I'm going to take care of me. Why? Because when she loves herself, how much love does her husband get? How much love does the team get? Oh my God. When she loves herself, how much love do the kids get? Holy crap. Dude, everybody gets more love. They get a better version. And guess what? She likes herself more. So you want to know the biggest power move on planet Earth? Become selfish and put yourself first. because you have to, especially if you want a big life. I want to make everybody great around me, but I can't make everybody great if I'm not great. And I will never get great if I can't spend time working on me. So, like if I grabbed him, right? So come here real quick. Just come here. I'm just going to give you an example. And by the way, a lot of people don't like the truth. You guys want to change today? You want to? All change starts with truth and honesty. Okay? There's the truth and then there's lies. And so the devil is the father of lies and God is the truth. I almost went to prison because I ran with the wrong guy at one point in my life. And you know what kept me out? Telling the truth. I have seen it time and time again where God is real and the truth is what you should live in. But most people don't live in it. So like with him, if he goes, how old are you?
21.
21. You're overweight, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were you always overweight or is this a recent thing?
Recent, yeah.
Okay. What happened? How did you get overweight? Working hard, right?
Yeah.
You quit taking care of yourself and you're trying to chase some money and you want to build a business because you thought that'd make you happy. Am I right?
Yeah.
What do you weigh right now?
Like 240.
What did you weigh before you started business? We got out of high school.
Like 136.
When you're 100 pounds heavier or 90 pounds heavier than when you graduated, do you feel like that makes you insecure when you're getting dressed in the morning?
1000%.
Does that affect your self-esteem?
Yeah.
Does that affect your self-belief?
Yeah.
Does that affect your self-confidence?
Of course.
Does it hurt does it hurt the way that you see yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. He literally is chasing money, but he doesn't believe in himself. He's never going to make it. See, no one is taking him out. There's not like a competitor or an enemy across the town that's at another business taking him out. He's taking himself out. Dude, I don't need to beat him. He beat him. He beat himself. And so like I figured this shit out and I'm like, oh, damn, I get it. Now, I want to tell you something. The fact that you're 21, right? And you're here, oh my God, dude, I'm going to change his life right now. But watch this. I didn't get my life changed till I was 39. When I was 18 years old, I was his age. I said I was broke. I never had more than $5 in my hand at one time. Broke. My family was broke. Everybody was broke. Nobody believed in me. No mom, no dad, no nothing. Raised my kids. Jerry Springer shit show. There was no future for me. And then I found cells. And I'm like, oh my God, I made $1,800 my first day. You know what I said? One simple thing. This is my way out. This is it. I'm going to break my whole freaking bloodline. I'm going to be rich. My blood started to flow differently through my veins when I had that first cell. I became a crackhead, but to cells. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to make the biggest grosses. I'm going to make the most sales. I'm going to learn to be a great communicator. I stuttered at that time. I didn't have great confidence. I didn't have the look, but I knew that I could figure this one thing out that could change my whole life. And I knew that it was sales. But guess what I saw around me? Bad influence. If the devil was going to take you out, how would he do it? Bad influence. Always is bad influence. He will always take you out with bad influence. And that's what I had in the car business. Nothing but shitty ass leaders. And you know what they said? Sacrifice for what you want, or what you want becomes a sacrifice. So we got to sacrifice the health. We got to sacrifice, relationships. We got to sacrifice God, right? Like, because if we got to make money, we got to hustle. No, dude, you can do business right and make a lot of money. But you're going to become who you're around. And I'm guessing the guys that you're around aren't ripped, aren't shredded, aren't in great shape, and aren't gym freaks. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because if they were, they wouldn't let you be this way. Would you agree?
I agree.
So very quickly, decide who you want to become and then surround yourself around those people. If you want to get in good shape, go find the most in shape son of a bitch on planet Earth and go find friends that are in shape. Now, when he goes from here to hanging out with friends who are in shape, they're not going to accept him right away. So he's got to work on himself to get in those circles. Does that make sense? But if he works hard for the next 6 months, he can get himself back to 150 pounds, looking great, and then he can walk up to a circle of guys in shape going, dude, this was me. I decided to get in shape. Look at me now. And they're going to be like, dude, I like this guy. He does the work. Come with us. He's in. And so my ideal life is that, like, the devil, he'll take you out one way, your mind. Remember this. Always remember this until the day you die. People are like, I feel like the devil's attacking me. No, the devil can only take as much of your mind as you'll give him. Some of you are like, I'm under attack. You're letting him attack you. You're letting him attack you. He's not attacking you. He can only attack what you'll give him. I don't give him shit. He gets nothing from me. Dude, I torture his ass. I'm in here today, and a lot of you, I'll change your life. The ones of you who are really serious, like psycho competitors, today you'll wake up. Now, I believe in this. He'll take you out a couple ways. Number one, poverty. He'll keep you broke. He will keep you broke. If he can keep you broke, you'll never think highly of yourself. You can't do nothing, and then he'll take you out. Man, he takes men out in poverty all the time. Secondly, you don't work on yourself. He'll take a man or a woman out with their physical body. If you don't like the way you look, you'll never be good to yourself. You never will. Dude, I'm 45 years old. I'm 46. I'm not a bodybuilder. I just have to work as hard as I can every single day on myself, because when I do, I show up better for my wife, for my team, for my children, and I want to be an example to other people. Hey guys, just because I'm getting older, I want to stay 18 till I die. By the way, secret, you want more energy?
Yes, sir.
If he gets in good shape, number one, his self-esteem, self-belief, self-confidence, self-discipline will be through the roof. You sell stuff, right? Yes. You can't walk into someone and say, hey, let me take care of you. I'm like, you don't even take care of yourself. Come on, man. Come on. You don't even take care of yourself. Hey, you must look disciplined. You must look like you keep your word. Do you want people to believe that when you tell them you're going to do something, they believe you're going to do it? Well, then it needs to look like you actually make good decisions in your own life. People have eyeballs, right? They can hear you. There's this thing called moral authority. A lot of frauds in the world. When you're real, when you really take care of yourself, you run with moral authority, and people are like, I like this guy. Let's go. Hey, cheaper price, people will pay more money for the right person. People spend more money with me all the time. They're like, there's this other program cheaper. I'm like, look, if you're looking for cheap, I get results. People trade money for results, not time. You want to trade money for time? Go spend the cheap money. You want to pay money for results? You're going to spend more with me, but you're going to change. It's your choice, man. Look, there's a price for both. Spend the cheap money, you'll spend twice as much later coming back to me when you get no results. Or spend all the money now, change your life, and you won't be struggling with the stuff you struggle with today, next week. What do you want next week to look like? You want it to be different? Write the check. You feel me? And you guys know that I will change your life. You know why you know that? Because like Eric said, the eyes are the window to the soul. There's this thing where people see people on a soul level. When I'm talking to people, I can see a soul. I can see her soul. I can see your soul. I can see it. Your eyes tell me everything about your life. And people have been bullshitted so much now they're looking for the realest. And when they find them, they don't become followers. They go, I'm going to become a leader with that leader. That's what they say internally. Not I'm going to become a follower. In the beginning, you're like, I want to follow this guy. Eric, I may be his mentor, but I'm a leader building him as a leader. He's not a follower. He's a leader, and he's building more leaders. And that is it. You must have someone in this world which you can emulate that's doing something that you haven't been able to pull off. And that's the industry. That's the world we live in right now. We model proven practices. We find people have gone where we want to go, and we figure out how we can get there quicker. Listen, this is crazy. So, are you guys married? Yep. Me and my wife were married. I'm 39, and I'm going to tell you this. When you leave here, there's number one thing. If I was to coach him before you get away, if he goes, Andy, I want to make more money, not a chance in hell. This isn't a community college with me. This is Harvard, bro. I will kick your ass out for bad grades in Harvard. Community college will let you stay in because you're paying. This is an amateur freaking coaching deal. For the first 90 days, we're not talking money. Your ass is getting in shape. And if you don't eat your food right, and if you don't work out hard, and if you don't send me progress pictures every day, and if I don't see you doing the studying every day, you're freaking out, bro. You're out. If I could change the way he feels about himself, he's going to get rich. He'll get rich. He'll go kill it. The way that he talks to people, the way that he believes, the way he talks to himself, he'll quit letting the devil take his soul. Right? He'll be like, dude, I'm taking my life back. And then remember this, if he loves himself, how much love can he give his client? How much love can he give his girlfriend? How much love can he give his parents? Dude, oh my God, and by the way, his decision-making ability is unreal now because he's making good decisions in his life. Okay? And so that's changing his life right there. Now watch. I told them the truth. Most people don't. They're like, let me tell you how to make more money. Here, you go and have a seat. You're good. But that's it. You need to have a goal. Your homework is 120 days. I want you back to 160 pounds. Come on. Yeah, and you can do it. I mean it. Bro, His body's like, dude, what are you doing? His body's like, what are you doing to me? And by the way, like, he needs to set the tone for his own life. Okay? Now, super important. I started to take care of me. I literally, and my wife, I saw it, same deal. My wife, I noticed and by the way, I noticed these trends. And then I'm going to get to how to build a big business, but I want to talk about how to change your life. Because I don't think anybody's going to build a big business, or if they do, maybe you're just building it to sell it and you're cold and numb and you really don't care about anything. But I'm not like that. I want to walk into work, I want to be around people I love. I want to build something and I want to do life with people that I love. I remember I would walk in the house and I would literally like walk in and so I got my 3 kids and I got my wife. You know what I'd do? I'd immediately go and kiss my kids. And then I'd be like, hey babe, what's up? So what's for dinner? What are we eating? We all ran on her. She's an amazing woman. Man, I married up big time. The problem is she was pouring everything out of her into the kids, into me, into everything, and she had nothing left for herself. So you know what happened? She started to become unattractive. She started to become normal. She started to become where she wasn't the attention that she was when I first met her. When I first met her, she was taking care of herself, walking around, looking good. I'm like a lion. I'm like, ha, 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 ha. She's taking care of herself. Who wants to chase someone who's depleted, run down, and tired? No one. Dude, listen, I didn't even know this, but she needed to put herself first. So did I. We all did. And so, when I decided, for me, that I wanted to change my life, I realized that I wasn't proud of me. My wife wasn't proud of me. My kids weren't proud of me. I wasn't proud of my business. Yeah, we were making money, guys. But that's garbage. If you're just in this room to make money, you're in the wrong room. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. You're the true 1%er. How do I know that? Because most people, they never finish. Winners live where quitters quit. Most people didn't make it to the end, but you guys did. That's how I built my life. So I want to say thank you. Don't stop. Keep up the training. Remember, I asked, share the video. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel so you get the newest stuff the fastest. Set up the notification so it hits you right away. And make sure you go right into another video. Nowhere else but with me, Andy Elliott. And if you want to train with me, go to trainwithandyelliott.com right now or click the link in the description box below. I'll reach out. We'll make a plan.